Alright, fantasy football video week 2, sponsored by First Walk. Just want to give a shout out to Betty, great lady, let me do this for the show. So this week we have some interesting trades, no doubt, in the league this week. Let me just pull these bad boys up and we'll get started. So first, Jake Caldwell's team, the Fighting Betties, trades to Henry Foley's team, also known as Big Toe Shummy. No doubt an interesting trade. Jake Caldwell trades Todd Gurley and Mike Evans, and Henry gives up Eddie Lacy, Dez Bryant, and Brandon Cooks. Now, you could say anything you want about that trade. It'll definitely make or break a season, no doubt. Another trade, also the Fighting Betties, or Jake Caldwell's team, makes another trade. Also, a very interesting trade as well. He gets Larry Fitzgerald and Rashad Jennings. Interesting indeed. Also from Henry. Henry got a few good wide receivers in that. Definitely interesting. And then, those are all the trades we had this week. But no doubt, interesting trades. Those could make or break a season, no doubt. This will be interesting. This season will be definitely interesting. And we got some good action going on already. And just preseason football, too. Can't wait to see what happens during the season. Boy, that'll be something, wouldn't it? So, once again, I'm going to go back over the standings. You got Mike Fair, Jake Caldwell, and Henry Foley in the standings. That's a pretty powerful division, no doubt. All three of them favorites to win the championship now with those trades. Jake Caldwell's got a dominant wide receiving core now, and then Henry Foley with the dominant running backs. It'll be interesting. And then the West, not a bad division either. Kids, it's Brian, Team Clark, and Old Fat Man Jake. Thing is with that, though, Old Fat Man Jake and Matt Clark, a little thin on the running backs. Wide receivers, great. I mean great. But a little thin on the running backs. And, that's just my opinion, Anyway, let's take a look at, let me tell you what I'm talking about. Alright, Matt Clark's team. Starting running backs. Zeke Elliott, David Johnson. Those are the two starters. And then on the bench, only got one running back. C.J. Anderson. Hey, good players, just need more of them. And then Old Fat Man Jake, also known as Brian Sharmick. His starters, Jamal Charles, probable. Matt Forte, probable. Those are his two starters. And off the bench, got LaShawn McCoy, probable. Now, I'll tell you what. Oh, and Jonathan Stewart, also. I'll tell you what, 4 great running backs. Who knows, though? Maybe you need more than 4. Health issues? Well, hey, it's just me, though, talking. We'll see what happens. So, yep, that's the weekly fantasy video this week, and we'll see what happens.